Hello everybody, my name is Seka and this is the first video on my channel. It's not the nicest topic to start with, but we move. Before I get into the topic of this video, I wanted to give a warning or like a disclaimer. This video will contain mentions of triggering topics such as pedophilia, grooming, pro-shipping, racism, transphobia, homophobia, and zoophilia. I might be missing some topics, so just like be aware. Also I want to give a disclaimer, do not join this server. Don't join it to spy, because as soon as you get on their bad side, you're probably gonna get in deep shit with them. Today I'll be talking about a server based on Discord called StarDust. At first glance, the server seems pretty normal. However, by taking a quick look at their Discord, you can see the problematic and pro-ship tags. And the description of the Discord post also clarifies that they support stuff like that. StarDust originally was a server based around the same things, except it went by 88 or 88, which actually stood for like Heil Hitler or something, which obviously is really fucking shitty and weird, but I think they had to rebrand it because of terms of service or something. The server is also ran by pretty much all of the previous DICE mods. If you don't know what DICE is, there are tons of informative videos on it already. If you literally just look up like DICEORG, videos will come up. I suggest you go watch those if you don't know what they are. But it's basically all of the DICE mods apart from Mortis, which is good because Mortis is a piece of shit and a dog fucker. It's like all of the DICE mods, and you may think, well maybe that would be kind of good because, you know, like, Mortis is a shit person and all of the DICE mods may have, you know, repurposed to make it good. No, it's fucking shit, okay? It's pretty much DICE but without a literal, like, dog fucker in it. And, I mean, yeah, dog fucker isn't good, but it's still pretty bad. So like I said before, the server does do a pretty good job at hiding the problematic side for normal members. The main channels include the rules. You can pause to read it, but it goes over the fact that you should respect problematic content and don't share stuff that can get the server into legal trouble. Joining this server, you may join and think, holy shit, like, this is weird, but many normal members don't seem to question it. The rules are pretty easy to understand. It's basically just kind of like a hierarchy. There was one similar in DICE, but this one is kind of based around planets and stuff to make it look all cute and normal. Here are some of the channels. These are like the main channels for normal members. You will be put in a waiting room before you get verified, but these are just for like the normal members who don't have access to the problematic stuff. By the way, I want to clarify, you guys and you guys list refers to people with delusional attachments or like kins or whatever. Here are also some of the channels, nothing really that different from a normal server. What I would like to point out in one of the VCs is one is called Wabak's Grooming Chamber. I'll get onto Wabak's later, but it's weird, right? Here are some of the art channels. The only ones I want to point out is Gore, and actually no, that's the only one I want to point out, but you know, venting, pretty normal stuff. One thing I do want to touch on is love channels. Here's only a few of them, but basically it's, I guess, a pretty nice concept. They make channels for mostly mods or liked members, and people can go there and appreciate them, but I think this kind of, it disguises the fact that the server is really not a great place. The positivity doesn't outweigh the bad stuff. Here is where I get into the more problematic stuff, so if you have a problem, this is kind of where the more triggering stuff comes in, so I suggest you click off the video now if that's not something you want to hear. To gain access to these channels, you need a role called Hell Access. Hell is all of the channels which are bad. Here is all the channels. You can see from the names that they're not great. Here is one screenshot I chose from the Hell General, which is just some of the members, mostly the higher up members, talking about weird shit. In the pro-ship chat, there's just a ton of minor NSFW. Here's some South Park one that somebody sent, which is fucking weird and disgusting. I'm pretty sure those two are brothers. I've never watched South Park, but I'm pretty sure those two are brothers. I don't really know. There's some screenshots from the Eating Disorder channel, which, they're really fucking horrible about anorexia. Some people defend it, to be fair, but some people are really weird about it. Here's a screenshot from the self-harm channel. As you can see, Joey he's encouraging somebody else to do it because they had asked, which is really fucking weird. Due to them moving from 88 to the new server, a lot of the other channels, like the problematic channels, are empty or have nothing relevant in them as of right now, but I'm sure that will change. The server is also extremely problematic in other ways. I mentioned earlier in the trigger warnings, homophobia, racism, transphobia. I'm gonna go into that now. In the server, the hard R N-word has 142 mentions, and in this screenshot, I didn't want to screenshot every instance, but in this screenshot, I'm pretty sure 2 out of the 3 people saying it are white. Here is the non-hard R. 2 out of 2 people in the screenshot are white. There's also stuff like hate against Asians, mocking Black Lives Matter, a ton of that stuff. In regards of homophobia, the F-slur has 132 mentions, and I think maybe a lot of people can reclaim, because there are a lot of people a part of the LGBTQ community, but it is often used in a way against people, which isn't good. You shouldn't do that. The D-slur is often frequently said too, and I'm pretty sure none of these people are lesbians, so transphobia and other phobias under the umbrella, like to non-binary people, is also extremely common, even though a lot of people there are trans themselves. Here are some screenshots of people saying the T-slur, people saying they don't like non-binary people, and mocking neopronouns. That is super, super common there. Finally, I want to cover some final just weird stuff that I found. They constantly fake claim people, which is weird because I'm pretty sure they're mostly all singlets. Jokes about rape are extremely frequent. Jokes about grooming are also extremely frequent. KYS jokes are very frequent too. Here's some random ass screenshots of Wubux talking about why murder is good. Mocking tone tags. The R slur. Being weird about minors, even though I think most of these people, I think everyone in the screenshot is a minor, but it's kind of weird. Mocking triggers. There was this incident, basically I'll put screenshots up of what was happening, but somebody joined and they were a system and they had an alter from the Dream SMP, and they were fucking ruthless to him. Here, they were all in VC2, I'm pretty sure making fun of him, but they were just being absolutely ruthless to him.
Also, I didn't get any screenshots. I got banned before I managed to get screenshots for this, but they had this really weird thing for the planet Neptune, and they would like cut for it and stuff, but it was like really culty and weird, but I didn't get any screenshots.
I think that's kind of all I want to talk about. That's that's not a lot, but thank you so much for watching. I hope that this scared you away from it. Yeah, it's fucking horrible there. Don't go there.